Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DPS Check podcast. We got you a couple of things today. One is this video.
All right.
Kim.
Yeah, I mean, look at Kim. She's looking.
Can you believe she's like? I think she's 40 now.
She looked like a car seat.
I can see the seat belts covering her boobs. Yeah, I can see that.
But no, she look good.
I don't know what this is though.
The hell is she wearing? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man. She looked like a pin cushion. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what they got to say. Okay.
Ugh.
Just let me know if you can't hear it or anything. Okay.
For some reason, the volume for me watching you was set to low, so I couldn't hear, but I can hear it now.
Okay, that's weird. All right, let's do that again now.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. From the start, we decided that we always wanted to be really open and honest to who we are. When we would film tough episodes that were really about our life, whether it was breakups or transitions or things that other people might be having a hard time dealing with at home, if that changed the way that reality TV is, viewed or seen as being really helpful and informational, I think that makes me proud. I'm just grateful that we've been able to do it for so long.
And I think something that we've always stayed true to is that we want to film really what we're going through. And even if it's not crazy salacious and it might not be, something for ratings like some other shows do, we've always stayed true to who we are.
What's important to remember is we've been able to shine a really bright light on issues like the homeless situation in Los Angeles, prison reform, just different things that we actually care about.
I think we've learned a good balance of boundaries over the years, starting
Don't get
with
me
Courtney.
started on boundaries.
That's a
Being
Courtney
the
question.
queen of boundaries. We always show, even if it's something that we don't fully want to get into, we always show a glimpse of something that the viewer really hasn't seen. I'm really excited about this show on Hulu because we really have no restrictions. Before on E, it was totally us and totally amazing, but the episodes were so short and the producers definitely knew what the E audience wanted, and this feels a little bit more documentary style, coming from a different angle of where we're at in our lives now, because it's different sides that maybe the E audience wasn't into our business ventures or my law school journey and stuff like that.
I think I definitely started the boundaries conversation, but I think it's like boundaries within even like how to balance like filming and then having a moment to ourselves, or like taking our kids to school, or knowing that like we need to work out in the morning before we kind of start our day, like all the things to survive.
She's a trailblazer.
I am, but
Did you see how Kim looked at everybody else with the side eye? I was like, "Oh, this bitch is lying."
Yeah, there's some definite some shade being thrown in the background.
Yeah.
Hidden reference. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at this girl. Oh,
This girl.
she works out. Oh my god.
Boundaries. I said that a couple of times. I'm just like, I have no clue what the fuck you talk about, and I really don't care. But okay.
I think boundaries with filming is like,
God damn it, boundaries.
Boundaries.
Texting, we filmed
The
Valentine's
fucking
Day,
quicker picker
and I was
upper.
like, that's gonna be a no. I'm sure you would love to, but that's gonna be a no.
You've always been really open. I think what's cool about Court is that she started off our original show not really wanting to be famous or caring. What she showed was just so limitless, because she didn't give a fuck what anybody thought about her or how they perceived her, and so she just showed everything. This time it's on her terms, but I'm really surprised to see how open she is. What's also different is we film individually a lot, and so I'll watch an episode and just be like, oh my god, that's what you guys were doing, or that's what happened, and that's where you're at. I love it. You've been actually so open this season, more so than I ever thought.
Don't tell her that, she might pull back.
No, I have.
Yeah, no. You're not.
But it's like it's so cute.
amazing,
It's
sweetie.
so cute.
This makes me so happy.
She's never had a reaction like that from me, and it's happened like a few times.
Him kind of paved the way in showing us how to navigate social media and how to.
All right, I'm gonna skip most of this part to the
Please.
to the end.
Please. Save me.
Because there's one thing that Kim said that really got everyone attention.
All right.
Scares you to want to be to be
Like
the
motivates you and
least person.
inspires you.
Yeah. I'm like, I gotta hustle. So
But
I
I
can
think
be back
also
in this room and get
because
there.
you see everything on social media and you think, oh, it's just a lifestyle, or oh, it's like really quick and easy and you can just post something, and it's not easy. When you do product shots, when you do post things that are work related posts, it's still a job and it's still really hard, and success is never easy. So you just, if you put in the work, you will see results.
Did I skip
It's
the part?
that simple. It seems like
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
passion in it
Yeah, I did.
with instant gratification because of social media, that they think it just comes easy to people. It doesn't, especially if you want something long term.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself.
What do you think about that statement?
So, I mean, this, honestly, the statement shouldn't be directed to women. It should be directed to everybody. Because, I mean, there are people out there who don't want to work, right? And, I mean, the reason why most of the people don't want to work is because they don't get paid enough for the job and the bullshit that they deal with. But the problem with Kim saying that is that Kim is the one saying that. You fuckers are way too privileged to be allowed to then say, oh, if you want to be successful, get up and work. And then she was like, as long as you work hard, you'll succeed, which is not true. You can work your ass off and never become anything.
Right.
So it's like, just say that, you know, in your position that she's in is kind of just tilting.
Right. I kind of said the same thing. Like it was the right advice, but came from the wrong mouth.
Right.
Because like how she, you know, got her fame and all that, right, is like, to be honest with you, that Ray J video, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The family was famous, of course, because the mother and the father or whatever, but I wasn't following any of them. I still don't follow any of them. I don't know anybody except Kim, and like you said, it's because of the Ray J video.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yeah, it was a Ray J video, and then after the Ray J video, then they got this series.
She got famous from Paris Hilton too.
Okay, yeah. So her I think her dad somehow, or her mom is somehow related to Paris Hilton, and so she worked under Paris Hilton, right? Knew like pretty much all that, and then I think that was in like 2005 or some shit like that. 2007 was that Ray J video, and then after that they started Keeping Up with the Kardashians, right? Or The Kardashians, like the series, and that have 18 seasons of their lives, right? And it's still going.
Watching this shit.
People watches drama, man. And for them, and for her to say like, "Oh, get off your asses and just work," it's like, bro, all you have to do is live your life in your Gucci. You're the last person to tell me something like that. I've been working hard.
Right.
I've been there. You're just famous, you know. I mean, like I guess you do kind of work hard. I guess with like you worked under Paris Hilton. That's cool. But you know, you got that from relations, right? Like relationships.
It reminds me of what Bane said.
Yeah.
You think the darkness is your ally?
But
you only adopted it.
Right, exactly. You only just adopted it, man. Like y'all don't know what, like, you're right. They're too privileged to actually know what's going on.
Right.
And most people are, when they get to this level, or already at this level when they're in a young age.
Yeah. I mean, again, what she's saying is not wrong. It's just the fact that she is the one saying it. There are people out there who don't want to work and they need to get off their ass and work. But she didn't have the right to say that.
Right.
Straight up.
But yeah, all that bullshit in the middle of like da 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 da, like no, I didn't really care about that. Like really, this part is really I cared about. Where I think most people like in Twitter and like in the world, they was really upset against.
Right.
Like I will say most of them was upset. Like you don't get to tell me what to do, blase blase. But it's like, yeah, but in the same time, it's like, well, it's like, hold on, let's get it straight. It's true what she said, but she doesn't have the right to say that. I feel,
Yeah, and I mean, some people might say, well, oh, you can't gatekeep it, just because she's famous, she can't say certain things, and it's just like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is, bro. It's just like, I mean, there's certain things you can't say when it comes to race. I mean, you have people in the LGBTQ communities like, oh, you can't say certain words that are relative to them that I'm not going to say. It's just
look at this. Look at this comment. If my job was getting my makeup done, getting dressed in designer outfits to attend fancy celebrity parties, getting paid for an Instagram post, and launch mediocre brands via a whole team doing everything for me, I'd be working nonstop too.
Wow, mediocre brands get owned.
I mean, they're also talking about the whole, I forgot where it was. They were talking about the whole, like, prison reform or some shit like that. Yeah, this one here, prison reform. Kim didn't really do anything. She was just the face of it.
Yeah, because she was famous.
Yeah, because she was famous. And I'm like, why are y'all taking like all the credit?
Taking credit.
Exactly. I was like, oh, I don't know. That's kind of fucked. And all she get is like a name. That's it. Since we finished talking about Kim, did you want to talk about the whole Yay and?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We just finished talking about that, so yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to the Ye and Skeet scandal.
I don't know why we call him Skeet now.
I'm sorry, Skeet.
Fucking Peterson, man. I can't remember his first name now because I'm just hearing Skeet everywhere.
Yeah, it's Pete Davidson.
I said Peterson.
Yeah,
I said Peterson.
That's what I said before, and I think I said it for another person.
Oh God.
Once before too.
What is wrong with us?
All right, so I got some texts. It's whatever.
Okay,
I found it on.
All right, just send it to me then. I'll put it on. I don't know if it's the right one.
It's not. It's just some news article that was covering it. So it was just like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I'm looking at too, I guess. You want me to just read it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so alright, so this is from Pete. So he said, "Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so fucking lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up." Then Kanye said, "Oh, you use profanity? Where are you right now?" "In bed with your wife," and he posted this picture up.
That's what Skeet said.
Yeah, that was Skeet said. He posted the picture up.
And the picture is just pretentious.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying.
Yeah. And then Ye said, "Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab." Pete go on to say, "Same here. It's wonders what those places do when you go get help. You should try it. I'm in LA for a day if you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And he continued to say, "This isn't public, dude. I'm not here for pictures and press, which is obviously all you care about. My offer stands. I wish you'd man up for once in your life. Let me help you, man. I struggle with mental stuff too. It's just not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be happy and at peace. You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me. I stopped SNL from talking about or making fun of you, which they've wanted to do for months. I've stopped stand-up comedies. I guess blase.
Blase.
But, oh god, when you think of the texts?
Yeah, I think Kanye went on to talk about, meet me at Sunday service or some shit like that.
What? Meet me at Sunday service? Who says that?
This is what Kanye said.
That's Kanye. Oh my goodness.
And then that's when Pete was like, yeah, this isn't public or whatever. So the issue with that, right? So these texts are from Pete's phone. How did these get blown up?
Wait. Yeah,
that's not. I mean, I already know. So Pete friend supposedly leaked these texts.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the thing is, this was screen capped. And it's like, you can tell this is coming from Pete's phone because his texts are blue. So it's just like, for him to tell Kanye, like, yeah, this isn't public, dude, and then get his friend to pretty much leak this. As he literally told his friend to leak this. So, I mean, it's the equivalent of Pete doing it himself. So he harps at Kanye about not making this a public thing and to handle this shit in private, and then he makes it a public thing himself. So it's like they both suck. So to be honest, they both suck.
Yeah.
I
was thinking the same thing. Like when you said, like, oh yeah, someone had to leak this. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Pete got his quote unquote friend to link this, but Pete pretty much leaked it himself.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, I got my that. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Kanye. You want to see me come to Sunday service?
Wait, Davison is 28?
I guess. I don't know how old he is. I don't follow these niggas.
What?
Yeah, it's a damn mess, to be honest. This whole thing, I really don't know what to say about it. It's like like we talked about, right? Kanye doing all the shit and the music video he made with Pete, and like, yeah, that shit wasn't right, which it wasn't. And this is Pete finally firing back. So it's like, I'm all for that pettiness. But at the same time, this is going way too far. And there's some rumors that they're all using this to promote other shit, because you have the Kardashian show that's coming out, right? And then there was like a trailer. In the trailer, the girls are like, oh, who you texting? Ooh, is this something that rhymes with beat? Pretty much playing on, Kim's over there texting Pete, So it's like they're using this whole thing to promote their shit. It's like that's why Kanye got shit going out. He always has some drama before he comes out with some shit. That's just what Kanye does. And like I feel like they're all just using this to have this publicity and become more famous in a way. That's how I feel about it. I think they're all just using this as an opportunity to gain clout because people love drama, right? That's why people watch the Kardashians.
And to be honest with you, I would feel really bad for the children, because now when they like look back on some of this stuff that might have happened, like why you and dad stopped talking, blase blase, and they see all of this, it's like, you guys are children. Like, we came out of y'all, you guys are children, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, fucking Kanye, Ye is 44, Kim is 41. And they're acting like children, like actor age. Like,
right.
I mean, like, I don't think Kim is like. I don't think Kim did anything bad right now. I mean, I at least I don't know, right? But
well, there's some controversy going on with her too about having underage workers in her house. And I think they're suing for that.
Oh god!
Yeah, like minors working for her. So I don't know. They're all bad people, bro.
yeah, they're all bad. I mean, like, you can also say Kim is dating a 28-year-old when she's 41. You know, it's bad. All right.
The thing is, most people see that because the woman is the higher age, they don't see a problem with that.
Nope.
But had it been a dude at the age of 40 with a 28-year-old, they've been like, oh, this is sick, he's way too old, this is predatory.
They do that to fucking like, they do that to Kanye, of course, right? Well, actually, every celebrity they do it to. It's like,
I mean, some of them they deserve it, like was it R. Kelly when he was dating was it Aaliyah? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I just posted another video. This is the guy I was talking about in the previous video when I was like, there was somebody who was talking shit about Kanye. Let's watch this video, and then I think we could just move on to the next subject after that. But
okay.
This just give you reference to what I was talking about in the last podcast.
Okay.
I assume you people who are watching watched the last podcast we did.
Yeah. Let me just. Cause I'm not sharing my screen right now because.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes.
Alright, you see this?
All right, I got you.
Kanye and Kim.
Sure.
You know, I felt it was kind of, you know, in the beginning it was somewhat funny seeing him just post all this stuff about Kim and Pete Davidson and everything else like that. But as it's beginning to drag on, he's really, really terrorizing this woman online.
It's never been fun.
Well, you know, I mean, he put like the Marvel posters, so I found it kind of amusing. I mean, there's definitely a comedy slant to what he was doing at one point, but then it's like, all right, you're telling people to, you know, they want to beat up Pete Davidson, you know, got him in a chokehold. He's reposting all these text messages. It's like 20 posts a day.
I just never. The difference between him and the other dude that get restraining orders on them is hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right, because he bought a house across the street from her house.
Listen, I think that I've watched too many times where things like that happen and a woman or somebody's not believed and then things escalate.
Yeah.
He is stalking her. You could think it's cute. If it was my daughter, I'd do something about it. I don't think it's funny. I think that you can't write a beat so good that you get to do these things. And society laughs it off because they say, well, she showed her ass all the time and he's this and he's that and that. At a certain point, it is not unusual for men like that. The difference between him and a restraining order is about 20 hits and a couple of $100 million. I just don't think it's funny. I think that Kanye wouldn't get no pussy at all if he didn't write no hits. You know that. Like, he's not the kind of dude. Like, he counts on the shit that this mystique.
Right.
And in the end, she got just as much bread as she did.
Yeah.
And why talk to him? Pete Davidson is a scribe. Like, I don't get what the point is for threatening him. Like, if you threatening the dude that's fucking your woman, all he gonna do is fuck her harder. like all he gonna do is tell you.
And she chose him, obviously.
It's enough. Now I feel
he's not forcing himself on this woman. And here's what else. She divorced Kanye. She said, "I've had enough."
And who?
With 4 kids. That must have been a very long decision, because it's like there's 4 kids involved.
Well, 4 kids when you on public assistance is a lot different than 4 kids when you got $500 million.
Right.
But at any point, I think any woman wants to have her nuclear family together. And I think that when a woman, like, look, you talking to a dude that's been married 37 years, and I know my woman has had enough of me at times, right? I get it. I understand that. And I would want my family. I understand that too. But if you want your family, stop doing the shit you did that made her leave.
Right, which is what you're doing more of.
How about take your medicine? Just you know what? All that wild shit you was doing that got her, be different. I'm gonna be normal. I'm just gonna take my medicine and see the fucking world right and stop doing the crazy shit that exhausted her. At a certain point, when you get in your 40s, when a woman gets in her 40s and you get in your 40s, all that shit that was fun is exhausting.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what? How about that? Be normal. I'm gonna be a dude that takes care of my family, that has a good time with my woman, that drop my kids off, and I can do all my crazy shit on the album. You can't threaten the motherfucker, then drop off a truckload of roses and think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
At a certain point when
can I mention something real quick?
Go ahead.
I instantly thought of Kingdom Hearts when I saw his face.
Xehanort.
Yeah, I really thought of Xehanort. I was like, is this man Xehanort? Like, what the fuck?
Xehanort? In real life? What?
Like, he's absolutely right. I think I said it before, is that it's really worrying and very bad when if you just give the money out of the way, right, all the fame out the way. If someone buy a house right next to their previous spouse or previous, their ex-wife or anything like that, that is some very stalker shit, and it's a problem. It's a very big problem, and you think that she will, like, he bought a house near me, blah blah blah. I'm gonna remarry him again. No, that's not gonna happen.
No, bruh.
It's a done deal. You got your cake, now move on, and like at least hang out with your kids. That's it. That's all you can ask for now. You can't have her anymore, but with your kids, I mean, it's a chance. But
yeah,
I totally agree with what you were saying.
Yeah, it was great interview, loved it. All right, we're moving past the Kim Kanye Skeet business.
Yes.
He forever Skeet for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't. He even called himself Skeet too. That's
yeah. He confirmed the Skeetness.
Yeah.
So he's Skeet now. All right, well, we got a couple of topics we're going to run through real quick. So let's talk about Jussie Smollett, since we're still dealing with the real life stuff. You know what Jussie Smollett is, right?
Oh, you mean Juicy? Yeah.
Yeah, Juicy.
Yeah, Juicy. Yeah, Juicy J. I don't know.
Juicy J. Yeah. So he finally was sentenced to I think it was 3 months in prison. And God, I guess there's another
what?
Wait,
hold on. 3 months? What the fuck that's going to do?
3 months in prison. Which is like, of course, you have people arguing that about the time. You have some people that feel like is too much. Some people that feel like it's not enough. Yeah. There was a celebrity who like posted on Twitter saying that he really doesn't deserve this. Nobody was hurt, and that
oh, that was the fucking tweet about. Oh my god!
And that he pretty much.
What's her name? Fuck. I forgot her name.
He got screwed over because he can't work anywhere anymore.
I need to read that actual post because that I remember that. I was like, what's she talking about? But yeah, like I think the whole 3 months thing, like I said, if you get rid of fame, right? That shit is still bad because all that work they done, right? They could have put their work on something else, and you enforce a lie, and that's kind of fucked up, right? And like if I end up being wrong, I'll be the first one to say I'm sorry, but at this point it looks like a big old fat lie. And he kept on saying, and I remember him. He keep on saying that like, fuck, what he say? Like, he was pretty much still saying, he was innocent in the courtroom when they're given their.
Yeah. He spouted some nonsense about how black people have been subjugated or something for centuries, and then some more nonsense about the LGBTQ community, pretty much spouting out buzzwords so he can like, oh hey, I'm signal boosting, like, yeah, like I'm part of these communities and I'm being oppressed. And it's just like, no, nigga, you lied. You making us all look bad. Because it's like when something like this happens and there's an actual victim, they're gonna be like, oh, is he telling the truth or is he just mulleting us right now? So it's like you're hurting the cause when you make these false accusations. And like to the end, he just kept spouting about how he was innocent, and it's just kind of crazy. I have the video if you wanna see the video.
Oh sure, yeah, we could see the video. I don't mind. I was trying to look over that Instagram post of that one woman.
I don't remember that woman's name. This is the video. Pull it up real quick.
I can probably figure it out. Taraji Henson. Taraji. Okay, all right. I'm gonna pull this over. I'm gonna read it. And this shit does not. Okay, all right. So, you seeing this?
Yeah.
Okay. I am not here to debate you on his innocence, but we can agree that the punishment does not fit the crime. Emmett Till was brutally beat and ultimately murdered because of a lie, and none of the people involved with his demise spent one day in jail. What is this? No, stop it. Even after Caroline Bryant admitted that her claims were false. That sentence there with Emmett Till.
We
don't. There's no reason. There's no reason for that. I want to like understand
people trying to play the race card because it's like, oh, it's a black guy.
Well, like, so I think I understand what she was saying here, right? But there's no reason for this. She was trying to compare the lie that happened to Emmett Till, right? But it doesn't.
He was murdered. He was accused.
But the lie was from Caroline, not Emmett. And so this whole entire sentence have nothing to do with Jussie Smollett. Because Emmett didn't tell a lie, but Jussie did tell a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So disregard all of that, right? No one was hurt or killed during Jussie's ordeal. True, no one was hurt or killed, but it could have been very bad, right?
Yeah, it's like saying, oh, if I attempted to murder the president, but no one was killed or hurt, then I shouldn't be sentenced for attempting to kill someone. It's the same thing. It's like making these false accusations. This could have been bad.
Yes.
You could have had people out here looking for some dudes in MAGA hats, which, you know, okay, the whole thing, right? It was like, why do this? Why would he do this? It's like he was doing this again for publicity, right? To get I guess like sympathy from people and to help him with his career, and it ended up doing the opposite when people found out that he was lying. But
it was
doing it.
It was a publicity stunt. It worked, but not the way he imagined. Because he did get publicity. Everybody know about him now. But like not only that, but no one was hurt or killed during Jussie's ordeal. Jussie ordeal did hurt. Not enough at that day, not enough manpower to stop or to save one person from another part of Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he took people away for his own selfishness, but all that manpower could have been doing something else
used
to save
elsewhere.
Yeah, elsewhere.
Yeah, because you're falsely making a false accusation or whatever, and the police have to go and make this investigation, and you're wasting the police time looking for something that's not there. Yeah,
and that's why it's
happened like at the peak of when racial things were like already at a all-time high.
Yep.
He then uses this to play on people's feelings about like racial discrimination.
Right. And so it's like, there's no need for that sentence. He has already lost everything. True. To me, as an artist, not able to create that in itself is punishment enough. I don't think that it's punishment enough, because as an artist, it is punishment. But as a human being, it's not enough, I feel, because not only you took power away from from the actual police force and whatnot, you tried to say like in a weird way, you're saying that in Chicago there's always bad shit going on here, so you give people bad rap and shit. Like you have so much influence as an artist.
Right. And
saying that, you're not able to create like any art, and you can't do anything, that's punishment enough. Like, no.
Yeah.
That's not how life works. Like, he can't get a job. Yeah. No one in Hollywood would hire him again as an artist who loves to create. That is prison. My prayer is that he is freed and put on house arrest and probation, because in this case that would seem fair. Please free Jussie. What does house arrest have to do? What does that do?
Oh man.
What like, it's not like he's going to go out and steal something. He made a fake thing. What does house arrest do?
Nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
I love me some Taraji, right? I love me some Taraji. She's a beautiful female, but this post made me angry.
This ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, this ain't it.
Sit down.
You try to make something.
You try to defend somebody, and you about to get your own shit blasted because of it. Like, sit down.
Like, honestly, I would not talk about this at all. If I am friends of fucking Jussie, right?
Right.
If I'm like down bad, right, then I wouldn't talk about this at all, because I feel like that's Taraji. That's Taraji friend. And so dumb.
This is pretty dumb.
I'm gonna get that video you sent me to. But yeah. Shit. Oh no! God damn it! Oh yeah. This one right here.
Yeah, this is it.
This is right here. Yeah, it's right here. Well, look at my boy.
All right, play, boy.
Damn, you look older. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, who is this? That's Jussie.
That's his double.
That's Jussie?
No, this is double. He faked us.
Again? Oh my god. No, okay. Oh shit. I'm not.
Told you before the break here, Jussie Smollett going free, at least for now, while he tries to get his sentence overturned. The appeals court ordered Jussie's release during the appeals process. He will first have to post a bond of $150,000 before he's let out of Cook County Jail, although it's unclear when exactly he'll be able to walk free. Jussie started serving his 5 months last Thursday, and immediately after the judge sentenced him, he started shouting that he was innocent and raising his fist in the air as he was taken out of the court in handcuffs. You can see those tense moments inside of the courtroom in this video. His defense team and his family members never stopped asking for his release, claiming that Jussie was in physical harm while behind bars. They cited racist and homophobic threats that they had received, and also said Jussie was highly susceptible to contracting COVID-19 while in jail. So that's the latest when it comes to the Jussie Smollett saga here.
Trying to use COVID as a way to get out.
God, he's not the only person. People in jail, honestly, people in jail try to get COVID so they can get out of jail early.
Oh yeah, I remember
that was the thing. Oh my god, that's cringe. That's super. You're only gonna be there for 3 months, man. Just take it, man. Just take the L, and now go work somewhere else where you can't be an artist or some shit like that. The thing is, he would have been. I feel like he would have been fine. You know, if he would have got fired from Empire, right? That would have been okay. He would still have a name for himself. Oh yeah, you're that guy from Empire, right? But no, now you're. I can't think of why would anyone ever do this? Faking something just for publicity, but that publicity is not it's not good, because oh, you're the guy that almost got hanged,
Yeah, I can't think either. Yeah, that's Jussie Smollett. I think he got sentenced to 3 months in jail, which is not that much. Just suck it up. Cover that butthole and
don't drop the soap, boy.
Wait it out.
Yeah.
You get what you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we got Dr. Disrespect in the news. And Dr. Disrespect, if you don't know, is a Twitch streamer, pretty big Twitch streamer, which he blew up because of his. He was. Okay, right. He was a Twitch streamer. And then had the whole falling out with Twitch with nobody knew why. And then I think later on they announced a statement saying that neither party feel like they're at fault, and they just decided to just go their separate ways. So nobody knows exactly what happened. But anyways, so he's pretty much being talked about now because he decided to make his own video game, and he was going to make a free-to-play first-person shooter or whatever. But he has announced that there's going to be a early access NFT that you can purchase to allow access to the beta of the game and testing and all that type of stuff. You get to help with the input of the game that he's making. But yeah, there's like stipulations to who can even be a part of it. Like it's kind of like that artesian builds thing we were talking about. Where it's like, oh, well, you have to be a member and you have to have this many. Like there's stipulations to it. I don't know all the stipulations. I don't watch Dr. Disrespect. I quite frankly didn't care too much about this story. It's just like another example of somebody trying to make money, because like there's no reason to use NFTs. It's like you could do this in other ways without using NFTs. So I'm just like, you can't justify this, and it annoys me because it's like you decided to make your own video game, right, to help the gaming community, and then you're just like, oh yeah, there's gonna be an NFT, and it's like you don't have to buy it. Like, true, you do not have to buy it, but the problem is you're setting an example for companies to try to find ways to get their foot in the door, right? Because as soon as somebody gets their foot in the door and you have NFTs and video games, you give somebody a foot and they're going to take a mile. Like the second they find like, oh, we were able to implement NFTs in video games this way and we didn't get too much backlash, and then they're going to start nudging and pushing and seeing how much further they can go. I'm like, how long have we been dealing with microtransaction bullshit and over monetized games, the whole free-to-play model, but then you have the battle passes, the season passes, like it's just gotten more and more egregious as time has gone on. And it's like the second NFTs is seen as okay, at least if they're gonna put it in there, they're gonna put it in there right. As soon as they get in there, all hell's gonna break loose. Like, do not be the person that demonstrates to these companies how to put NFTs into the game.
Like,
it's just like, just don't.
The thing is, like you said, logically, it doesn't make any sense. Technically, it doesn't make any sense. Because when you think about it, right? NFTs are really just, they're part of a blockchain, and you have a picture, and you're just taking a token from that picture. But hold on, let me finish. You just you're taking a picture of you're just next to a picture. That's it, right? And literally is what we do. What we do every day in every other game, right? Like Apex Legends, you can buy this skin. Right, you get to keep it and do whatever with it. Right, you can wear it, and for all I care. Right, like technically that's an NFT. Like it's a buzzword now. Like there's no point in it. There's literally no point. They just say NFT just as a buzzword. Like, oh, this is a new thing. Like, no, it isn't. It's not a new thing. It's you're trying to make something out of nothing. Literally.
Yeah, it's definitely the new buzzword now.
Right.
NFT.
And
blockchain.
So people make this like
cryptocurrency.
The reason why NFT is so big and the reason why it's so good right now is because people are getting dumber. That's why.
I mean, the NFT. Somebody explained it this way. NFTs is a pyramid scheme. Because it's like you have the one person selling the NFT, right? Let's say 2 people get that NFT, right? So 2 people, that one person sold it to 2 people. And let's say that those 2 people sell that NFT to 2 other people, and it just keeps branching down, and it's like a shape of a pyramid.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
But it's like every person, the lower it get, it's like this person is smart at the top, and then the person under them is dumber, and the person under that person is dumber, and the person under that person is dumber, and they just like, you need to just find someone who's dumber than you to buy it so that you can continue with this pyramid scheme.
And you know what's really bad too. The person that made the NFT get all the credit. Everybody that keep on selling it, they lose position. More people have it, and when more people have it, it degrades the value of their position, of their ranking in it.
Yeah, and so, really the only person benefit is the person at the top.
The person who created it.
Right.
Like, not like that's the only person.
I think they still get a percentage every time it's sold. So every time it's sold, they get a percentage of that. So it's just like infinite money, you know?
Right.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, he's doing that. People are upset about it.
Hopefully, hopefully, when it comes out and whatnot, that's not what we. Hopefully, he have sort of more say on. Honestly, I don't think he can have more say on it since he's the face of it. Like, he can't say anything bad about it, which is kind of shit. It just reminds
me of that Star Wars meme where it's like, you were supposed to be the chosen one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of fucked. It's the whole situation of like that skincare too with Valkyrie, is that he literally cannot say any bad shit about it. It says now, about it, but I feel like he would have known about it already, so which make it even worse. So that's my 2 cents.
All right, and then last thing I want to talk about is Chocobo GP.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I did not think I would be sitting here talking about Chocobo GP. Like, this is a game that was announced like a while ago at some. I think it was one of the. I think it was the Nintendo. I think one of the Nintendo live shows or whatever, Nintendo Directs. And it's a racing game with Final Fantasy characters.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yeah, it's like Mario Kart with Final Fantasy characters.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be hot on this shit, man.
So yeah, so you have a bunch of Final Fantasy characters from just like the regular knight, the black mage. I mean, of course, you got Chocobos, and other characters from the Final Fantasy series. So this game is being talked about today because of their monetization. They decided to put some excessive monetization in this game.
I was really happy until you said monetization. I was so happy.
Who would have thought that they would try to pull this monetization bullshit on a Chocobo racing game? Like, really?
It's free, isn't it?
No.
Oh my! Why?
It's a $50 game.
It's a $50 game.
Yeah, it's a $50 game.
What are you buying?
You buying the game.
What else?
After that, you could buy the season pass.
No.
But the season pass, you have a premium and like a free version, and of course you get better stuff and more rewards if you get the premium version. And at level 60, you unlock Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Wait. An actual fucking character?
Yeah, an actual character, Cloud.
With stats and shit.
I mean,
each character have stats?
I don't know about all that. There's not that much information is out there as far as like if there's like a tier list of characters. I'm not sure. All these characters could practically be the same for all I know. But yeah, Cloud, and he's probably gonna be on his bike. Is an unlockable character through the season pass.
Oh my god, I'm looking at Cloud now and he looks cool.
He looks cool.
Are you fucking they're fucking my ass with no loot. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, another unlockable is Squall as well. It can be unlocked.
I see him too.
So we have this over monetized game that you're already paying full price for.
This looks a fun game.
With the season passes and it's just a mess.
Wait.
It's just a mess.
Hold on. Premium prize pass, more season rewards, additional, plus 60 to wait. Oh my god. Get the new character. So, not only you have levels in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 2 different prize passes. You have the premium version and a whole different one. That costs fucking gems. And I'm assuming, like right now it says 2,400 gems, right? I'm pretty sure you can either buy only 500 gems at a time, or 1,500 gems at a time, or 30 gems at a time, or 50 gems at a time. It's like, so you have to buy the 100. Fuck. What is wrong with people, man?
Yeah, they have all these currencies, and you can buy the premium currency. And
look at these characters; they look so awesome. They look like Mario Kart, but for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's Mario Kart for Final Fantasy,
me.
but this is Square Enix. This is what Square Enix is doing. Oh, I see a ticket shop.
Yep, there's
with
a ticket
characters in it, and like you can buy characters, you can buy vehicles, colors for the characters. I don't know what the other 2 items are. Those might be buffs. Look like some medals or something.
So usually, free-to-play games are pay to win.
Right.
This is a paid game, pay to win. How the fuck does that work?
Yeah, it's a pay. This is, oh bro, we were talking about Square Enix before, and Square Enix has been fucking up, bro.
Babylon,
ever since
Stranger in Paradise 2 now, like.
Well, I've heard good reviews about that game.
I heard, yes, critic reviews are good.
Yeah.
But player reviews saying this game is dumb. And I'm like, no, there's no way.
Yeah, you could buy colors. What is this?
You can buy
Chocobo
colors.
GP pass, prize pass, which costs gems. Only valid for the season. So you got FOMA. Yeah. Chocobo GP. I don't understand these game developers. This is why I will continue to support whenever a good game comes out, like fucking Elden Ring, when you could be playing a beautiful game like Elden Ring instead of playing fucking Chocobo GP with its heavily monetized nonsense. It's just like, no, don't. Support the good games. Don't support this nonsense bullshit that they're trying to force on us. The NFTs, the over monetization, blockchain.
This makes me so upset, man.
Where are our video games going?
Like, all the good games are just gone, and now it's just full of microtransactions, NFTs, because they're getting away with it.
Yeah, the only game I'm playing that has this type of mentality is Master Duels, and that game only gets a slide because the actual card game, you actually pay for the cards. I mean, the card game itself is a gacha. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it is what it is. It's not making up some weird free-to-play monetization. When you play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're literally buying actual card packs and you have a chance to get shit. That's how card games are. You know, so it's like, I have no issue with that if that's the way they want to do it. And anyways, I've been playing this game and haven't spent a fucking dime, and I've made multiple decks and still making decks, so it's fine with me. You can play that game completely free. But these other games, especially charging full price for a game and then having this season pass bullshit, here's the thing.
I never seen a game that is where you pay and it becomes pay to win. This is the first time ever seen. This is actually a problem. I don't think any other game is like this, but this game here.
Yeah, and the game, the way you look at it, you would think like, oh, this game is for kids. And it's just like they're trying to push this on children. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I think the CEO of Square Enix came out at the beginning of the year and was like, this is where we're going to push our games. We're going to push into the NFT space and stuff like that.
Wait, there's NFTs in this?
I don't think there's NFTs in this, but it is literally what the head of Square Enix said. So
this looked like a mobile game, man.
They all look like mobile games because they're just taking the mobile game mentality because mobile games make fucking bank. And they're like, that's just it. Mobile games make fucking bank. As many people over here in the States as this will piss off, you have people over in China and shit that where the mobile game scene is fucking crazy that are gonna play this shit, that are gonna spend that money because that's what's normal for them.
Oh my god! Like, here's the thing, right? I understand now how to make a mobile game. And make it to where you get a lot of money, right? This is how you do it. This is what you do. You fucking take a favorite character, put them as like the final reward or some shit, right? Or you have to pay for them, right? Any cool skins you have to pay for, and then every time you log into the game, you get splash screen after splash screen with big words saying, oh, you can only get this in a week, and it's like different colors. You got blue, you got orange, you got red, and all in one sentence and shit, right?
Right.
That's how you make it. That's how you make any type of mobile shitty game. All right, get me out of this shit, man.
The bright, pretty colors, love it. Yeah, that's I felt we had to talk about, but that's pretty much all I have for today. You got anything else you want to add to this?
I was really excited until you said microtransaction and cloud, but was also the final reward of a battle pass system that you have to pay for the game and also pay for the fucking battle pass system in order to get, and then you have to pay in time just to get it.
Yeah, FOMA, it's all there. I guess a side note, leave a comment down below how you feel about any of the subjects we talked about. And since you made it this far, I'll give you a little behind the scenes. We're working on 2 videos in the future for the podcast. We're going to do we talked about in the last podcast, we're going to do a Smash It Pass. We're working on that. It might be the next video. It might not. Just go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can find out when that video goes live. Also, we're going to start doing interviews. Our first interview will be with Terrio Khan. So yeah, if you want to see that, go ahead and follow us and you get notifications.
And also put in the comments the questions. What kind of questions you would like to hear?
Yeah, what kind of questions you would like to hear, or if you have any other people you would like us to interview. With that, I think we're good for today.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you guys later. Don't let microtransaction get you in the ass.
Yeah, fuck NFTs.
Yeah. Bitches.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!